What's up, guys? Welcome to the breakdown of Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 2. My fellow YouTuber Jay and I will be breaking down everything that has occurred in this episode, discuss some Easter eggs, and talk about some theories of what may happen in the future of these episodes, as well as what this show could mean for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With that being said, if you haven't seen this episode yet, make sure to go watch it before continuing this video, because we will be discussing heavy spoilers. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Bro, can we get an F in the chat for Redwing? Like,
Yes.
I know I'm jumping deep into the episode, but like that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, a true tragedy.
So this will be confirmed or deconfirmed next episode. But like, do you think that time is gonna pass like outside of the show or not?
What do you mean?
Because
Like a time jump?
like it felt like there's been like a handful of days that have passed by between the end of the last episode and the start of this one, because the Falcon and the Winter Soldier weren't like in the same, like anywhere near one another, and the new Captain America wasn't on a football field. He was like talking to the senator or whatever. So like not like major time jumps, but just like there's like a time passage. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get a time jump for the
No, I'm
next
not.
episode
I don't
because
mean like time jump, but just like a day or two goes by within the week.
I don't think so because I want to see this conversation with Zemo, bro. If they skip that, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Like, I
Sure.
know that if they do skip it, they'll probably do it in like a flashback.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to see that ASAP. Like, is Zemo finna say the magic words again and ruin Bucky?
True. I mean, well, that's
I
what
doubt
that's
it,
what the
'cause
whole
of
Black
Wakanda.
Panther thing. Yeah, I highly doubt that'll happen.
He's probably gonna try, and then that's probably the reason why they made the White Wolf reference this episode,
Probably.
because to
'Cause it'll-
remind people like that. Oh yeah, by the way, he was in Wakanda and he got like everything fixed.
Yeah, I really like that nod. I thought it was funny that he said White Panther and Bucky was just like, it's actually White Wolf.
Yeah. You think he's ever gonna become White Wolf officially?
I don't know. Maybe. Because like the Winter Soldier moniker is like, it doesn't really fit him anymore because he's not, a Soviet.
Exactly. Yeah, he
Russian
doesn't want to be
spy.
remembered for that. Probably.
Yeah. So maybe. I also thought that like the whole first 5 minutes ish, we got to like know the new Captain America a little bit better.
How
And,
did you
like,
feel about that?
I'm mixed, bro, because the actor Wyatt Russell has said that like he doesn't want people to like dislike him too much. So I'm like, so does that mean that he might actually end up becoming the new Captain America, or like
I don't know.
or like at least like a different good
No.
guy? Like,
Maybe a different good, but that's the thing though.
well,
He's not 100% a good or bad guy. Like, I was under the impression that he was gonna be a total a-hole, like the complete opposite of Cap.
yeah.
Like, I thought he might even be
yeah,
like
the antithesis
racist,
to
greedy,
yeah.
straight up evil. But he's not really any of that. Like, maybe he's a little bit he's very insensitive to Cap's old friends. But he's not like a clear bad guy at all.
Yeah, and speaking of straight up bad guy, that's also like something that I'm confused about, because like with with Battlestar, like he is John Walker's Bucky essentially,
Yep.
but like in the comics, when Civil War was rolling around, he actually ends up siding against U.S. Agent. So I'm like, so maybe like I don't know. I'm just like. Because, like, Battlestar is, like, his own hero, you know what I mean? In the show, yeah, like, him telling Bucky and Falcon to stay out of the way kind of gives off, like, he's not going to be a good guy kind of vibes. But, like...
He's a gray character. I think that was completely intentional. Like,
True.
everyone probably expected, like, oh, yeah, it's going to be easy to hate this guy. And, I mean, it probably is. And, I mean, I definitely don't, like, care for him. But that's totally intentional.
The whole Isaiah cameo, though, I thought that was really cool. Because,
Dude, that was nuts. Hear me out, bro.
That was a nod that I was not expecting at all.
Remember when in WandaVision they said Rambeau said, "Oh, I have a special contact," and then it ended up being nobody.
Yeah.
This was an instance of where I'm like, okay, this was somebody who was kind of cool.
Yeah. I
Like,
just
way
thought that
better
was
payoff.
I thought that was really cool, because like I think, didn't they say at some point in one of the movies that there was nobody from the time that Cap was around till like when he came back? I thought that it was interesting that like that they made it very obvious that like there was somebody, but it wasn't known to the public. And like having like a bit of backstory between him and Bucky was also really cool. I forgot to mention this at time of recording, But the ideas behind Isaiah Bradley's creation are honestly kind of sad but very interesting. And he serves as a very explicit reference to the Tuskegee syphilis study. But Isaiah Bradley is a product of a super soldier program called Project Rebirth that took place during World War II, and Isaiah Bradley was the first black Captain America. Apparently his grandson is supposed to be like another young Avenger.
They're popping up everywhere.
Yeah, they really are, which is insane. I don't know who he's supposed to be, though.
Patriot.
Patriot? Did you look this up?
Yes, sir. Listen, bro. Think about it. This is a Captain America show. Everyone coming out of here is going to have some Captain America-related name. That's all I'm saying. True. Think about it, bro. What's his name?
Battlestar.
New Caps. Battlestar. Patriot. It only makes sense.
True. I honestly do appreciate the fact that they made Isaiah old, though, or like didn't like have him frozen or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been just ridiculous. Bucky, Cap, now Isaiah.
Yeah, Bucky, Cap, Battlestar, and the Falcon. Even though he's not a super soldier, like it's still it still counts. Just like all of that is just like way too much. On top of all of the flag smashers, as far as we know, are super soldiers as well. So. That would just be way too much.
True. I mean, something tells me that the serum that these Flag Smasher guys are using, I feel like it's probably not as good. I don't know why, but like, there's no way that the original Super Serum is back. This has to be like a new version or something.
Yeah, maybe it has to. Like
maybe it's just different. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I have a gut feeling. Because if it's the same, then I don't know.
I don't think it is the same. And like maybe a lot of the comparison that I'm making just has to do with the fact that Steve is just like, a god tier human being. But like that one guy getting shot in the fucking like abdomen or whatever, and then just being out of commission. And just being out of commission straight after getting shot once. I'm just like, bro. If Steve Rogers got shot like right there, he would keep pressing on, bro. Like,
I'm saying, bro. Oh, that's another thing. That's a good thing you brought this up because New Cap carries the strap, bro.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah. I was not.
He whipped it out, held it sideways, and everything. I'm like, yo, this man's nuts.
Dude. This one episode has me so hyped. I'm just. Like I was saying earlier, I'm interested to see if he actually does end up being evil or not.
I think that he's gonna start out in this gray area, but I think he's definitely gonna turn evil. I don't know how evil or why, but I just have a feeling. Something that I didn't really consider before, though, is that since he doesn't have any powers, he might feel like he's not fit for the job to fight these.
Does he? Does he though? Because he was putting up a fight.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like if he wants to be on the same level as the other Avengers eventually, I don't know. I just feel like he feels like he's nerfed right now after he just got beat. So he might feel like he needs that super serum too, and he might try to chase it and get some.
True.
When that would definitely make him.
I'm not sure though, because
using his power.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Cause I think he does have. I think he is a super soldier. But I could be wrong.
No, he's definitely not.
Bro, like I said, he was putting up a fight against those three guys, though. So like,
yeah, he's just an exceptional soldier. He even said himself that he doesn't have any powers.
I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. I do really like the chemistry between Bucky and the Falcon. Like I just love how much they hate each other. It's so amusing.
Honestly, I said that. If you watched the last video that we made together, I said that I thought that episode was pretty boring and uneventful. I ended up rewatching it, and like, I don't know. I'm not saying that it still wasn't boring, but I definitely appreciated it a lot more. And now that Sam and Bucky are actually together now, I'm really enjoying the show now. Like, this episode really picked it up, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with things are, and like, yeah, their chemistry is definitely part of the reason. Like, all the jokes are amazing. It was great.
Yeah, like the one specific part where Falcon references the big three, And then he was just like, and then Bucky's like, "There's no such thing as wizards," and he's like, "Doctor Strange," and he's like, "He's a sorcerer."
Like, what is it?
Yeah, literally, what does it matter?
I thought it was funny that he said that he read The Lord of the Rings when it came out.
I just thought it was funny because you would never take Bucky as a type of dude to read The Hobbit.
That too. Dude, how did you feel about the cops showing up there, man?
I was like, here's Disney making their stance very very well known. You know what I mean?
Like it made sense from a narrative point of view because they end up arresting Bucky. It just worked out perfectly, you know. I feel like I'm glad they're taking the topic head on because you know what, Captain America chose a black character to be Captain America, and the government took the shield and gave it to a white character. So I feel like these things are unavoidable, and I'm glad that they're just taking it head on in stride, bro.
Because like while that whole sequence was happening, I was just like. Literally, Ness and I were sitting next to each other and being like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I know.
And then they switched into them being actually like, "Bucky, you missed your court hearing, bro, or your court mandated therapy session."
Yeah, complete 180. Oh wait, that's the Falcon. We can't arrest him. Arrest the other guy. Yeah, man, dude, Falcon can't get a break. I feel like. I personally feel like this show has really highlighted the difference between some of the bigger Avengers and like the second class ones.
Yeah,
they're literally treated like C-class celebrities, bro. Like, is that the Falcon? Is that like no one even reacts like it's a big deal when he shows up either. Like those kids were just like, oh hey, it's the Falcon, cool.
Yeah.
Like dang, bro, if this was Iron Man, I know y'all would be peeing your pants, bro.
No, I also thought it was really interesting that we like they didn't really beat around the bush with why Bucky is disapproving of the Falcon giving up the shield, because he kind of got a little emotional, you know, during the whole therapy session. He was just like, because if that means that if he was wrong about you, that means he was also wrong about me. And like I took it as like Bucky can't, you know, make up for all of the things that he did wrong over the years. Kind of thing. Like maybe I'm reading into it too much, but like just how like with the crack in his voice and shit, it was just like,
oh yeah, I think that's exactly what it means.
I was like, they letting my boy get a little emotional, you know.
I definitely like his. I mean, I don't agree with it, of course, but I like his thought process. Like, I feel like it's good for it's
yeah, like his thought process. It makes sense, and like I understand both of their like, you know, thoughts or like opinions on the situation. Like I get it from Bucky's standpoint, but at the same time it's just like, I think if the Falcon just communicated why he gave up the shield, like Bucky would be like, all right, that makes sense, I guess. Like he'd be like, I'm still not happy about it, but like that's understandable because like I feel the exact same way. And I think it's funny that they're more alike than I think the both of them notice.
I mean, I was really sad that they're like, yeah, we're never gonna talk to each other again after this. I'm like, first of all, I know that's cap, but I'm sad you guys feel that way right now anyway. Like, I'm sad that you guys still feel that way right now anyway, even if I know that's not how it's gonna be.
Yeah, it just kind of made me a little upset that the Falcon's like so closed off when it comes to Bucky.
I feel like it's the other way around, actually.
Not really, because at least with Buck, he told the Falcon why he feels the way he does.
All I'm saying is that Sam reached out to Bucky first, and Bucky was ignoring his calls, as we found out from his therapy session.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you're right. You're right. It's kind of like both.
Yeah, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. This therapy session was so much better than the last. That's all I'm gonna say.